Now we're going to talk greenwashing. And, just having these billions of animals alive, no matter how they're raised, wastes so many resources. And we'll go ahead and there we go. Okay. Climate change, mass energy and fossil fuel consumption, deforestation, loss of habitat and biodiversity, water waste, water pollution, air pollution. There's so many issues that we are seeing from the environmental impact of animal agriculture. And the good news, though, here's the good news. The good news is that we, animal advocates, and climate activists, vegan climate activists, have been talking about this for years. I have been giving this form of a talk, one way or another, for 30 years now. And finally, we're seeing the environmental community and journalists and the media and mainstream media embracing and understanding and reporting on the fact that animal agriculture is really impactful on the environment. So that's really cool to see. I see it all the time now in Time Magazine and National Geographic, and where places where you would never ever see it before. So that's good. That's the good news. But what can we do about it? What can be done? Well, the animal agriculture industry has something that you can do about it. They know what you can do about it. They've given you options. You can buy sustainably labeled animal products, local, organic, free range, all of these. So we're going to get into these labels and really, really break it down and see if they are the green superstars that the industry wants them to be. So we'll start with local. Now we're seeing this label everywhere now. It's really just everywhere in the store, especially in natural food stores. You see this label on everything, and the definition of this, there is no definition legally or consensus wise. Basically, the product or the store or whatever can make the mileage whatever they want it to be considered local. But if you look at a food's carbon footprint, and there's been numerous studies now that have looked at what makes a food impactful on the environment, specifically on climate disruption. And they have found that the transportation factor, how local the food is about 11% of the equation. But the production phase, how much energy and resources it takes to produce the product, that's 83% of the equation, and animal products are heavy on production and resources. Whenever there's a life cycle assessment of a food, and a life cycle assessment is where they measure the food from seed to plate or inception to plate, seed to plate for a plant food, inception to plate for an animal food. We'll explain that. And they are finding again and again that animal products have the higher impact, no matter how they're raised, no matter what the label is. A study in the Journal of Environmental Science and Technology found that switching just 2 meals a week from dairy and vegetable foods to switching to a vegan diet, basically for 2 days a week, achieves more greenhouse gas reduction than buying all locally sourced food. And this is, really impactful. And I'll give an example. So let's say you're at the store and you really want to eat more eco, you're looking for more eco products, and you see an organic tomato and you see that it's from Mexico. And you think, oh my goodness, that's had to come really far. It's a lot of food miles. That's not going to be as eco as this local dairy product, like a local yogurt or something like that. No, it's not the case. Dairy products, animal products, it takes so much more resources, so much more fossil fuel, so much more energy to produce that even though it's local, even though it's organic, it's going to be more impactful than that tomato.